Nah. Hello, everyone. This is CJ Novo 992, and today we are back for another brand new episode of the Spfl show, number 16, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So come in, trickle in, take a seat. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited about this one. I'm on death's doorstep, as you'll see from the sneezing, the coughing, etc. But there's no way I was missing this. I even moved it a day forward just for this moment. But before we get to who we're going to be roasting the entire time, let's talk about Mr. Sharpdiv himself. Chat, Div, chat. How are you, mate?
What's happening, Trips? I'm doing all right, mate. I've got a wee bit of a cold, but I feel as though the day it's just leaving me. My voice after the match yesterday was gubbed, but as you can probably still hear, it's a wee bit gone. But I'm battling for it. I couldn't miss this one.
No.
Lucky number 13. Oh, what stream is it?
16.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting it mixed up.
Slightly. And as you can see, Mr. Ryan 118. How was your weekend, Ryan?
Two of the teams get beat, didn't they, now?
Aye, both of them. Aye, all two.
That's good, I've got to be honest with you, mate. Well done for coming on, because honestly, your parents aren't going to fucking recognise you. To be honest.
Oh no, they've done.
The
chat itself is just brilliant. It's fantastic. You know, I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. I think I deserve so much more appreciation for actually being here for your fans. I feel like I deserve so much appreciation for actually.
Well, you didn't turn up to your own fans, do you? So you
I'm trying to recover for a hangover. I've not had the time to make a video. After this, we'll see. I'll try.
Plus, they're no the fans. I'm a fan of the nation, mate. The nation is its own hang. Look at the chat. It's just I can't even see the chat now.
All I can see is Ryan. That's literally all I can see.
471 people watching as well, which is just super.
Thank you so much, everyone. That's absolutely unbelievable. If you've never seen the SPFL show, if you're just new here, we will be breaking down the Rangers versus Celtic game. Obviously, a couple of Rangers fans and one of them. So we'll see what that's like from both sides. And then we'll obviously break down the other games and that as well. That is what the SPFL show is all about. So get involved, have a laugh, hit the like button, and yeah, let's just get into this one, shall we? Where do you want to start? Ryan, where do you want to start? Where do you want to start?
I feel like it would be just a poor show if we didn't start with the obvious.
Aye,
so Motherwell Hamilton. Let's go for that. Let's go for Motherwell Hamilton. Why not?
It's disappointing. I've never been more disappointed.
Why don't we go for Motherwell? Start with the old firm if you like. It's up to you.
Mate. Let's get it.
Motherwell Hamilton. We're going for Motherwell Hamilton.
Right. Okay. Let's see what you've got to say.
Over it in. What have you got to say about it?
Good win for Motherwell.
Yep. All right, on to the old farm.
I never be Derby, went it. So I mean, a good weekend for Scottish football. It was something I didn't actually realise until
very good weekend.
I didn't actually realise till yesterday that we had like 3 derbies. So I imagine dogs.
It's actually 4, mate.
Four derbies.
Yeah, it was Dunfermline. It was Dunfermline and Falkirk as well, doing the championship, which was a good game as well. 4-2 to Dunfermline. I never watched it myself, mate, but 4-2, it must have been an exciting game. You shout out to him. Aye.
Grant's in the prison still winning it.
Aye, Grant, he stayed a weekender, but unfortunately for him, it's the festive time, so we're into next year, I believe. So,
unfortunately.
The one thing I wanted to bring up about the Hamilton and Motherwell game was Dougie getting on the cards again there.
That's it, mate.
As soon as I seen that goal pop up, I was like, Div's weekend's just up at 10.
I was on the way home for the old firm, and I heard that, and I was in the back, and I just started howling, and everybody just stared at me, and I'm like, oh, it's Dougie, like, me and him have got a thing, do you know what I mean?
So, it's Dougie, it's Mr. Dougs.
But then, I feel as though Dougie just kind of, he got his goal, and I've been noticing recently his attitude. I feel as though, like, in January, there's going to be a lot of interest for him and stuff, so...
Barca's needing someone.
Exactly, the biggest dogs out there, so he got his goal and that.
Man United are in need.
Man United, they need goals, and Dougie, so he just got his goal. It was like Saturday all day, took the penalty when Big Bobby could have got his hat-trick, got his goal, and then when he got another penalty, went there, boy, take that. So Dougie scored the goal, and then he just sat back, let his teammates do the rest, then they end up getting pumped to 2 Motherwell centre-half goals. Good instinctive finishes, if you ask me, but for the second goal, I just thought in a derby, man, Hamilton fans have got to be pretty angry at their goalie for that one. But it was a good instinctive finish for the guy as well.
Aye, big Aldrin. I was Aldrin or Aldrin. I can't pronounce it.
Big Buzz, mate. Big Buzz Aldrin. Oh my days, bro! There's 710 people watching right now. That is just absolutely phenomenal, guys.
That's unbelievable. Thank you so much for watching. The first goal, I thought he took it really, really well. The big centre half, because he kind of half volleys it, didn't it? It's kind of on the turn.
Mate, he did that for like both goals.
Aye, I know. But the goalkeeper flaps the second one. I know Gogsy was very, very happy and he was dying to get on the show, but honestly, I'm already doing half goodwill, like doing this a day early. So I was like, right, Ken, I'm out. Right, I'm just like, no, Gogsy. All right, no, I've had enough at Gogsy in 2018. So no.
Well, they want to get ready for their Gogsy in 2019.
Yeah, because you're quitting because you're going to be losing a lot. Oh mate, this is me heating up. Absolutely.
I'm not ready for this.
You're going to be roasted like Freddy Krueger by the time I'm done.
This isn't fair. I didn't get my shot at this at September. This is...
Ken, so that was kind of the Motherwell game. Can you pick a game, but not the Rangers Celtic game? Because I want to save that for a wee minute.
Absolutely, mate. Let's get the worst game out of the way then. I'd probably say it's either Killie or St Mirren or Dundee Saints. So I think we'll start with Dundee Saints.
Let's do it.
Let's go with that. So St Johnstone kind of getting back to winning ways. They went through a wee blip, suffering a couple of defeats. Thought they performed all right versus Rangers, but I just thought we were more poor on the poor side. Once we kind of stepped up in that, we took the game from them. But they're batting winning ways. I thought they created a whole host of chances. Dundee had like one chance. And Xander Clark, it's the goalkeeper, isn't it? Just showing why he's just having such a good season this year. We had a great save down his left back. After that, St Johnstone just took them to the cleaners. It was chance after chance. And looking at them, they've not had a win in 7 games. And they've got minus 31 goal difference. They are right at the top of the list for me, going down. The goals have dried up again. So Dundee, I just feel like that's curtains for them. Quite honestly,
I've got a lot of work to do. I mean, I've tried to change their manager, tried to change a lot. It's not gone anywhere for them really. And yesterday's performance, from what I've seen, I mean, there was nothing going forward or coming. But I mean, they had one shot on target, and the defence, as you have already mentioned, is just absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the first goal that St Johnstone scored, granted, it's quite. I mean, it's quite a good goal, a difficult angle. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a really good goal.
Even the second goal as well. The second goal I thought was good.
But just watching it, it's like there was no pressing or nothing for Dundee. They just let it all happen. Like there's so much space and everything for St Johnstone to move, and it's just chaotic for Dundee at the minute. They need to sort it.
Right, and I thought the second goal was pretty good as well. I know it was slack defending again, but it was a quick corner, and they just worked it really well. And they did that a few times in the game. They've obviously known that Dundee are just, I don't know where their head's at most of the time, and they just took lots of quick wee set pieces, and they got the rewards for that day. So
see the expression "down tools." That's see if you watch Dundee, every single one of it looks like they didn't want to be there. They want to leave. They want to get either sacked like the Free Boys today. They just want out. There's no fight in the team. Yeah, when you look at that team, there's not 1 ounce of fight. I know we saw some of that yesterday. No fight in the team, but overall in Dundee, back to Dundee, we'll speak about. Just none there. And to be honest with you, they've got to go down. There's no way. Even Kenny Miller can't save them. No, they're gone.
I thought Kenny Miller might have been the difference when he started banging in goals, because I look at the other teams and I don't see an out-and-out goal scorer. Obviously, we've got Dougie in that, but he'll be leaving in January, I believe. 27 years at Hamilton. It's been a long time coming.
27 years.
Yeah, exactly. He's just getting his peak in that, but Kenny's goals are starting to dry up, as we've already said. So they're my favourites to go down, Dundee.
Perfect. So, right, I'm going to pick the game next, and I'm actually going to pick the Old Firm. Spoiler alert, right? But before we get there, I just want to play a little clip for everyone. Everyone to listen, right? So can everyone just have a wee listen? Ryan, didn't sue me for copyright, son, but here we go. This is for Ryan.
A very similar thing tomorrow in the game. Now, I know a lot of Rangers fans are going to be offended and complaining in the comments section, but the reality is Rangers are still shite. It's just true. You didn't get to the League Cup final, and CJ and Div, one day I can't wait to do this fucking show.
Ryan 118, you've sent a wee message out there, son, the day before the game, saying you couldn't wait to get on this show. So, welcome to the show. How's things? You all right, Ryan?
I hate you so much.
That's the greatest day of my life. Second greatest day of my life.
How are you? How's things?
I'm fine, bro. I'm
alright. You excited to be here? You sounded excited in that prediction video.
Can you address what you've just heard?
Can I? Well, obviously, a naive comment from myself. Maybe
naive.
Maybe just a smidge overconfident.
Just a smidge,
and maybe it's a lot. I'm just so used to coming onto YouTube before old films being ready.
I've never seen you like that, but I've never seen you.
It's a different Ryan.
It was a different Ryan. I've got a few more quotes here. I've written them down in my notes, bruh. We are a far better team, a far superior team, says Ryan. And the final one I've got written down, Morelos will prove himself a ban.
He did prove himself a ban. I think I was right in that one. I think he did prove himself a ban.
I disagree.
I would strongly agree.
All right, that's fine. Each their own opinions. We've all got them. And the final one, which I thought was cool, it's not actually. It was actually a kind of analytical thing you said. You said that you thought that. What the fuck was that, CJ?
What was
that? The Aberdeen game yet, mate.
What was that?
Anyone? It's another video, son. I've got it loaded. I've got it.
Brilliant. The final one you said was they'll bombard us with attacks, right? But he says it in a kind of a negative light. And I do agree that in the past Rangers have went all out and then we've left ourselves vulnerable. But yesterday it just felt like we were bombarding these with attacks, but we were comfortable with it. We're composed. We're just
so
a better
comfortable.
Aye, pretty much.
McGregor had the easiest old firm he's ever had,
which is unusual. To say the
also,
least,
I just want to play a last little clip. Something you've already basically said, but I just thought it's very, very important, just so everyone's up to date.
But we should be easily able to dispose of Rangers tomorrow. Rangers are shite. Oh no!
So let's break down the game. How did it turn out for your end, Ryan? What did you think of that overall performance? Because to me, that was a 6-0 and a 1-0 scoreline, because that was absolutely vicious, mate.
It's very, very, very reminiscent of September, where we could have done the same. I'm not using that. At the end of the day, yesterday, Celtic were dreadful. I think the only player
and dreadful. Same word.
I think the only player who decided to wake up yesterday morning was Craig Gordon. If it wasn't for him, then God knows where we could have been.
I felt. How did he save that Ryan Jack half volley? See that you made it die
because he's still some shot stopper. He's very, very underrated. You just don't give him the credit he deserves, I think.
Well, to be fair to you, put Ryan Kent through and goal as well. That's what he's also good at.
Exactly. I think that's why he gets most his haters, to be honest. The ball at his feet. But I'm not that harsh on him. I think he's the third best goalkeeper in Scotland. Do you know what I mean? And fourth for CJ. Third best. He is a very good shot stopper, and he showed that in top 5. Like, keep going, CJ. Top 6, top 7.
I'm just getting more. I'm trying to think. Can we claim for to see? Because if that's the 7,
that's a good shoot. But I echo what you said, CJ. That setting, no setting save, but setting goal potentially for Ryan Jack. That was superb.
I thought it was in.
Aye. Imagine that. There'd have been some lucky bastard sitting in the house, mate, that's put on 2-0 Ryan Jack to score a double. Do you know what I mean?
10 grand, though.
10 grand, try 10 million, mate. Ryan Jack's first goal for Rangers in 29 appearances. So,
and let's just think it this way: if it just never took that wee clip off Brown, I would have seen a 0-0 yesterday.
Can we talk about the wee clip off Brown, because that's the only time he touched the ball, I think.
Everybody was absolutely.
He touched the ball a few times, but usually the next kind of thing was a touch for the fan, because it was like in the fucking
gone.
It was just gone. It was
even Morelos touched his balls as well. To be fair,
mate, what was your thought on that, Ryan? Because I looked at that and I'm looking at Mitchum or Incham, CJ. I'm looking at him and he's supposed to be this really good technical player. He's just kicking out of the park. So what chances have you got when that boy is kicking out of the park? Do you know what I mean?
I think
right through your team, we're all kind of doing it.
For a start with Incham, I think he's
Dog meat.
I don't think he's no. Look, at the end of the day, in Cham, when he decides to turn up, he's undeniably a class player. But I don't think he's at Celtic anymore. I think he wants out.
Yeah.
I think he's just stopped playing. I don't know where it's all spawned for. I don't know if Musa leaving the club was a massive. Exactly. You know, if that's been a massive. I don't think he wants to be at the club. Brown yesterday, God, I don't know what happened to Brown. It's very unusual for him to, very unusual to say the least.
It's very unusual. It's been all season long. He's done.
No, and an old firm.
Fair enough.
And an old firm. This season has been fucking God knows well. Right, okay. We'll talk about Celtic's player of the season last year.
Last year.
It was shite, to be honest.
I was shite yesterday. McGregor put in a decent enough game. Benkovic had to go up injured. I was playing at left back. So if I'm playing at a position, you know, he'd fair play to him. But Benkovic injured. Bayata once again. Don't know if he wants to be at the club. Yesterday, Bayata yesterday, God knows. This is what I hate about Dedrick Bayata though. Dedrick Bayata starts to build up this fantastic form. You think to yourself, look, he is a class centre half, and then it comes to games like this, and he does that.
He also made that massive error in the game in March as well with the Windass.
When Windass went right through. That was at the point. I remember coming on to YouTube the next day and saying punt him right there and then. After that. So maybe yesterday would have been a bit better if we didn't have him on the side. Going forward, there was no service for Mikey Johnson, which is a shame because Old Firm debut for him, and you know, a chance to really after last week bagging 2 goals against Motherwell and putting in a fantastic performance. I was excited to see what he could do. There was no service. Sinclair disappeared after getting a hat trick midweek. Forrest just never really seen him. He's playing me again.
Sorry, I actually didn't mean to do that. To be fair,
he loves it. That's his ringtone.
That's my ring. See when Div texts his mate, just come.
Wait, I'll not do it.
Right. Give me a wee text, mate, in just 2 seconds, son. No, it's not coming through. I think I've got my data turned off there, mate.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Right, wait.
Angels.
Oh, there it is. Hey!
These are hilarious, really. There was no set. And what I was hoping was when Edouard was making his way onto the field, I was thinking to myself, yes, this is the time. It changes. We're going to get into the game now. And it never did.
For all said and done, but Ryan, we can sit here and say, well, you can sit here and say that all these players had their off days and stuff. I just felt as though Rangers caused this. And when I was looking at Rangers versus Hibs at the game, and I see Tav, you don't see this in the telly, right? But Tav was injured, Ryan Jack was injured, all these boys were injured. Goldson played 15 minutes extra than he could have. We had a lot of injuries going into this, and I thought, like, you know, all the teams are going to have this. So for us to go in there and put in that performance with that intensity, with that level of skill, the only kind of criticism that I could give in this match is that we weren't clinical enough. And this was a game where we could have scored 4, we could have scored 5. And you made a point earlier on, Ryan, which I do agree with to an extent, and it's the fact that in the previous Old Firm, if McGregor doesn't have the game he does, Celtic could potentially have scored 4 or 5. And the same was for yesterday. But I just thought the difference in the 2 games was when we played Jews at your ground, a lot of your stuff was coming from outside the box. I'm sure you can concede that. I just felt as though yesterday Rangers
ripped your new arsehole.
Pretty much, mate. Turned his inside out like I used.
One thing I've got to give credit. I've got to give credit to Rangers for, which is the only time I'll ever fucking say that in my life.
No, mate, you'll be saying it. You'll be saying
new ringtone. Clip it.
You'll be saying it in March.
Anyway, the only credit that I could give is the fact the thing that we lacked yesterday, mostly in my eyes, was that was second on the list. That was second. There was no composure. Every time we got a glimpse of the ball, it was launched. It was just at the park. It was wherever. And
that was the pressure.
Exactly. It was the pressure for Rangers. It was making Celtic do that. But there was points in the game where I'm thinking to myself, just take as much time as you fucking. Doesn't matter how slow you make this game. Like I don't care where you're passing it, as long as it's not going back to fucking Gordon, because he'll just launch it up to God knows who. Aye, exactly. But just knock it around side to side until you get a bit of rhythm going. That's all they had today, and they just kept giving the ball back to Rangers. It was frustrating to watch. And I just want to say one thing to get my frustration out, and to to wind you up a wee bit,
Oh,
in my
here
opinion, right? Well, no, this isn't my opinion. This is
Is
fact.
this going to be a better opinion?
This is fact. No, this is not a better opinion. This is fact. Celtic will still win the league, right?
Oh, sure.
Fuck's sake, guys, get ready.
Celtic will still win the league, right? We're still top of the league. I just all I'm saying is March. I feel like we'll see a completely different story. Because I feel like we'll be back with the Celtic Park atmosphere.
It's very hard to tell, mate.
Very hard to tell. January is going to be big for. I'm telling you, January is going to be massive for Celtic. January, I think that Celtic are well. I say this as if Peter Law was this beautiful gentleman who has so many great ideas when he really doesn't like spending any money. But if Peter Law looks at that performance yesterday, and surely Brendan Rodgers had words, January is going to be a good period for Celtic to relax, find the players who don't want to be at the club, maybe sell them off, and get the players who we need. We've been linked with so many, and surely we're going to find ourselves a fullback, we're going to find ourselves a centre back, we're going to find ourselves a winger, we're going to find ourselves a striker.
Can I just say something about what you said about the league? Right, so you've just said that bold. See, yesterday, this is what you said.
I want that clip.
Easily able
very
to
different.
dispose
Very
Rangers tomorrow.
Very
Rangers
different.
are shite.
I can't trust you, mate. You said that yesterday.
I can guarantee. I will put a £50 bet on the stream and everything because Celtic will win the league. It's
£50 to charity.
£50 to charity.
£50 to charity. Right there. Clip it. Get it done.
Gamble responsibly, kids. If you're watching, don't get involved.
But one question I wanted to quickly ask is to CJ, you weren't actually at the game, were you? Just to make sure.
No.
Right. Div, the question is to you, because I'm sure you asked me the same question after September. What was your opinions of the 750 fans? Are you for more Rangers fans, or do you miss the...
It felt different for me. The reason why it felt different for me is because I stand in a singing section, and we always get moved to where the Celtic fans were sitting last night for the Old Firm games. However, in this one, when I went in, it was different. We had the Buffalo Soldier playing. We had Bob Marley on it. It was a different vibe. Celtic, I never heard a peep at them for 90 minutes. But the difference was, though, for the majority of other Rangers fans, they enjoyed themselves, to be quite honest with you. I really enjoyed myself too. I felt a difference, but a lot of other Rangers fans also felt a difference, but in a really, really positive light. And it was because we sang really well yesterday. But I know what you're saying, Ryan, in terms of the atmosphere. And I think it probably does make for a more entertaining game, maybe, more end-to-end. But fuck it, mate. See, we're winning. I don't care.
I think we need to actually break down the game a wee bit as well, because I've seen a lot for, this is the first time I've ever seen, really, really, really bitter Celtic fans in my comment section. They're saying some disgusting things, which we'll talk about. But one of the main things I've seen them greeting about it and saying and everything, them saying, yous played to your best, Celtic played to their worst, enjoy it while it can. The reason that Celtic played as shite as they did is because Rangers got in their face and never gave them a second. Tavernier bullied St Clair so bad, he almost jumped back 10 years and was in Swansea. Right? He was just absolutely used and abused. We've got Andy Halliday, who was in Azerbaijan 12 months ago, keeping James Forrest, the best winger in Scotland, out the game completely. And I mean, absolutely in the air, pace, strength, anything.
To be fair, it's not hard to beat him in the air, let's be honest, though.
Yeah, he's not got a neck, to be fair. I'll take that back. Okay. You had Connor Goldson having to get pain injections before the game and at half-time just to get through the game. So I'm not wanting to hear us saying, we're never a strength team. Ross McCrory's got pulled groin. Goldson was playing on half a leg, basically. He's just numb to his nuts. And you've got Alfredo Morelos just dominating the entire back line. And that's where I want to go next, because he was a little bit naughty. But it was kind of good seeing it on the other side, to be honest with you, because normally that's Scott Brown getting away with that shit. And I'm bringing up in my video saying he's leaving bits in, he's stomping on people. Let's discuss Alfredo Morelos, because to me, he's everything that we've lacked. Someone to get stuck in, to wind Celtic up, to make them uncomfortable. And I don't give a shit they've done it. You know what I mean? That is an old firm. That is the old games that my dad used to take me to go and see. That was the feist. It wasn't any of this all rolling about like Ryan Christie, who, Ryan, let's be fair, how many times did he dive?
So did Brown. Brown done it on a number of occasions as well.
I was too busy just in shock at the performance to even care and count the diving, to be honest. So don't ask me that question.
He's just dogged me. Sorry, I missed a couple of donations to the chat. Sorry. Dylan, I can't pronounce that last name, but I apologise. Says 1-0. Up here, Ryan. Rangers are stopping 10 in a row. So that was important to read it. Also, Andy Taker Chips 199 says, "Get it up, you Ryan." Also, CJ Div, check Twitter. We will check that soon, brother. But overall in the game, I was extremely proud of Rangers. That was the first time we've talked about them just gone after Celtic the entire 90 minutes. Squad themselves got a lot of injuries. And yeah, they absolutely dominated. It should have been 6-0. Like, genuinely, how many times were they through on goal, etc.?
The chances that we had in this match were unfathomable how we missed them.
So
I was getting to the point and I was like, what the fuck are we doing here?
But that's a good capture of the way your seasons went so far, creating these chances. Now, that was the best performance, aggressiveness and getting stuck in. That was by far the best. But this inability to take our chances is something that's been all season, so we need to tighten it up in January.
But you know what I thought the difference was? I look at the Hibs game and we had our chances in that as well. But it comes to a point where it's as if you can't kill the game off by scoring 2, by scoring 3, you need to just manage the game. You just need to manage the game. In the Hibs game, we didn't do this. We were frantic. And what happened? Hibs got a goal. In that second half, other than the few chances and that we had, that was dug meat, mate. Do you know what I mean? It was boring. And I couldn't care because it was because the Rangers managed it really well.
That was by far the best, I thought.
Another question, I'll quickly throw it there. How many since Brendan Rodgers came into Celtic, how many actual Old Firms has there been then? So there's 4 like
there's been 13 Old Firms.
13. That's the first
13. That's the first one.
The first time Rangers have managed to overcome the obstacle. Saying that,
are you asking a question?
I'm going to ask a question if I didn't get interrupted by CJ. Get me.
But he was just going to start talking in the past. You want to talk about who's won?
No, this is about the future. I'm not using the past here as an argument. This thing. If you let me. Yeah, now I'm using that as my statistic.
So, do you want to talk about all Firms overall and talk about who's won the most? Because that's Rangers. So.
No, we'll just talk about going forward.
So you just mean recent history?
Recent history is all Rangers have, CJ. Recent history is all at CJ.
Recent history, that's fine. We'll just look at recent history.
What year was Rangers founded again?
What happened in 1994?
72, son.
No, we never went into liquidation.
Oh,
we were on the shut. We were saved, you know. Boom, Fergus. Hello. Anyway, my point is, my question is, are you genuinely not worried? Because I honestly think are you not worried you're getting a wee bit?
No.
Don't mind what you said in yesterday's video. No.
I didn't mind what I said, but do you mind also that
I look at it like this. I put a tweet out the other day. And it was after we drew with Hibs. There was a lot of unhappy people, right? But I look at it and I still believe that there's fine margins. And I still believe between the two teams. And I look at Celtic, right, in previous seasons, and I say to myself, skill-wise, they're on another level to Rangers, and Rangers are not ready for a title race. I look at it this year, and I believe they're neck and neck, quite honestly. I think that there's been disadvantages for both playing in Europe. I think both teams have been tired. Celtic dealt with it a wee bit better getting into the Old Firm. That's why we're ahead, quite honestly. And in January, it's going to be really, really interesting, not just for Celtic, for both teams. Going on for there, we will see what happens. The winter break is going to be great for both teams.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens.
I think it's exciting that they've had 2 Old Firms so far this season. Both firms finished 1-0. You know what I mean? That's level. So we're going to the second half of the season now, basically at a draw, if you want to break it down that way. Because you can say what you want about the first game, you can say about that. The scores was 1-0, 1-0. So let's see what happens in the second half of the season.
What should we be worried about? Because obviously you've got something in your head about that. So what should we be worried about, Ryan?
But you're just getting a wee bit, head over heels.
But you were literally head over heels because 2 days ago you're talking about how shite we are, and you're going to.
And I made an honest mistake. We used the word I'm making an honest mistake as well.
No,
we're getting a wee bit too.
We see enough refs. Honest mistake.
I'm not getting excited, but I'm not getting excited at all.
I think one point I wanted to pick up on for the chat. Craig Holmes asked a question towards me. I feel like I never get asked enough questions for the comment section here. I was saying, question for Ivan Winnie: does he think there's a genuine title race? As it stands, the Celtic need to bring in more for that to be the case.
I love that. It's done.
That's
I hope you picked up.
Did you know that was at the end of that?
Yeah, I did know that. It's exactly why I wanted to bring it up. I think, look, in the serious part about a title race, I can't deny that right now, at the point of December, There is a title race because we're equal in points. Yes, we have a game in hand. We could win that. It's only 3 points, even if we win that game. Who's to say we will win that game? So right now, there's no denying there is a title race. But come March, we'll see.
Come March, we will see. Quite honestly, of course, we'll see.
I think
we can only talk about what's happened right now. You're only as good as your last game as well. So see,
I feel like Rangers are there.
It means
they're not going to be playing because you're talking at each other.
I know. Ryan keeps jumping in, interjecting. Ryan, can I go? Can I say something?
Right, go first. You go first.
I said, boys, start putting your hands up, right?
All I was saying was, you're only as good as your last game, so all the previous games don't really mean fuck all. And also, in the future, it's all hypothetical. So there's no point in literally you're asking something about March, mate. I don't know. I don't know.
I just feel like in between here and March, Rangers are the team who are far more prone to be slipping these people. I know we're in the same points now, but I just feel like it is going to get to that point where maybe they are the side to struggle to get through. They like the Hibs performance, the St John's performance. They've only he's battled Hibs, and Felix did battle them, but once again dropped points. St Johnson could have very easily dropped points in a terrible performance.
Celtic though are 16 points worse off than last season.
So I think. That's true, but
Thanks,
at the same time, at the same time, I do feel like we are maybe lacking that Musa Dembele factor. You know, maybe if he was here, we wouldn't be 16 points.
You need to let that. He's not coming back,
no,
Ryan.
He will come back. He will. I know.
Stop looking at your picture when you say that. Freaks me out. Ian McDougall, the chat, mate. Thank you so much for that. But before we wrap up, I just want to get your thoughts on the offside goal because I'm seeing a lot of people in my comment section try and say it wasn't offside. But it was.
Nah, it probably was offside.
Probably, I believe it was. I think his left foot was offside. It was very much.
It's a close one. It's like a literal ball here we are talking here. But
offside's offside.
Offside's offside. Exactly.
That just went to show me yesterday though, and a guy in front of us did turn around and say it as well. That's all it would have took. That one chance, man, and that would have been it. And I need to give a shout out to the man that was absolutely ridiculed, right? And I'll put my hand up. I did a video and I said, I was talking about players that will be leaving Rangers. And I says about Andy Hardy, I says, I think it's time for him to leave. And it wasn't purely due to a football sense. It was more due to the fact that he was completely ridiculed. And that must have been really hard mentally for him to overcome. And for him to overcome that, and the way that he has, go into that Old Firm, be the man of the match, and then get that block for.
I can't believe that, honestly. I can't believe that, honestly. Cannot believe that was good. That was it. I seen it going. I seen it hitting the back of the net.
And it never happened. But
I was like, what
was in the way.
I couldn't believe it, honestly. Of all people as well, like I wouldn't have cared if it was Connor Goldson. Is that his first name? I don't know if it's his first name.
Come on, you can. You've got them on your fucking name.
But I wouldn't have cared if it was one of them. It's the fact it was him, you know, and
the guy I wake up to looking at every single morning for the last 2.5 years, Mister. The game was annoying. The picture's starting to he's almost trying to climb off the wall. He's like, right, I've got shit today. Starting to play that well, so that's the only bad thing. But he's there. And he's there in my heart forever.
Somebody said in the chat, Ryan 118 looks like Ayer now. I completely don't, but I very much appreciate that comment because Ayer is a handsome bastard, and
he's got very similar pace.
Right, that's true. That is true. Yeah, he's all right when he gets going. He's quite fast.
He's quite good. He's like a train. It's not. Before we wrap up, by the way, is there anything else you want to ask? Because I can imagine a lot of people, mate. We've actually broke the BT. Remember BT done a live stream the other day?
Me and you were talking about it. Yep, on you go.
BT Sport done a live stream. They had 1,000 viewers. That is what they peaked at. Just like we've peaked at 1,077. I know it's went down a bit 145. So we've actually. The nation has beaten BT Sport, so massive thank you. That's absolutely.
I really do believe that the majority of people have just came here to see
you agree
my reaction. Yeah,
I actually think it is. I'm seeing some mixed comments, and to be honest, in the comments section.
You get some love as well, Randy.
I think it's a good concept for Rangers fans to talk to Celtic fans in this kind of
to talk to Celtic fan. Singular.
Celtic,
I can't handle two E's. Like, one.
it's not your fault that there's no man out there, Ryan. Who else is out there?
Maybe get Musa on. And he's not doing much at Leela.
If another man comes out the woodwork, then we should get him on as well. We can make it more even. But I think it's good. Like, people enjoy it because it gets feisty, it's emotional and stuff like that. But
and it's not biased bullshit, like stuff that's already like they're too scared to say. Because maybe
it's just totally biased, but both of us are just totally biased, so it equals itself out. So,
yeah, just that's it. But when we start talking about the other teams, like we're about to jump to in a minute, speaking of some of these refereeing decisions, you'll see some truth. Because fuck me, there was some horrific refereeing decisions. So I think that's us kind of all done for the Rangers sort of Celtic talk. Ryan, well done for coming that.
I look forward to March. Hopefully,
you've got in there.
Hopefully next time in March we'll.
Hopefully next time you make another video calling Rangers shite, and then a day later I get to just fucking absolutely wear you like a hat.
I just hate the fact I sat down, I turned the camera on to it. I sat to myself,
you bound up all this in your face though, like this.
I was like, do you know what? I was like, do you know what? I'm going to actually just go for it this time. And that's why we got beat. It's my fault.
To be honest with me, I'm actually I wore you like a glove, so well done for coming on.
What's your honest assessment on the game then, Ryan, in terms
just to finish up? Was Rangers were like
Celtic were piss poor. Rangers performed well, pressed well. You just lack a wee bit more on the clinical side, don't you? Because I think if that was a Celtic team that was playing in Europe, we would have been. Because in Europe, if we played like that, we'd be beating about 6-7-0.
I mean, he's been.
So exactly. So just a wee bit more clinical. It could have been a disaster for us yesterday.
I'm fucking trying.
That's more of a assessment. Celtic will just piss poor, but I think we'll make up for it much. I look forward to being back at Celtic Park.
Make up for it in your next game, man. Don't get too. In fact,
it's a break to go.
Get obsessed with us if you want, actually, because then your eye will come after.
No, I'm not obsessed. I'm not obsessed. The fact I'm just like I'm looking forward to getting back at Celtic Park where we have our home crowd, and
I'm looking forward to
it's exciting occasion again. But you know, there's a lot
exciting though that we're now looking forward to Old Firm games now. Like it's getting like it's.
I'm always looking forward to them, CG. I don't know about you.
Did you look forward to the recent one? Was it good for you? I
was looking forward to it. Yes, and I don't like.
How was the enjoyment? Did you think this?
I love how I became your publicist later on that night, Ryan.
Take that down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're lucky I never saw it by it. I came through and fucking done your windies. And see when Div came, I was like, you lucky bastard. I
thought it was Snapchat, you know. So
let's move on now from Rangers and Celtic because Rangers just absolutely destroyed Celtic. So let's talk about the next derby because JVC has actually been waiting since the start of this podcast for us to talk about Hearts. So Div, do you mind breaking that game down, mate?
Aye, man, let me just grab my wee notes.
You get your wee
shocker.
Obviously, it was 1-0 to Hearts.
Indeed.
I called it. I fancied Hearts just simply because I look at Hibs and I say to myself, that's definitely 4 points lost on our half. I don't think they're a great side at all. After that one, Hearts now goes 7 points ahead of their Edinburgh rivals. And I just thought that they were probably worthy in terms of being clinical because they had more shots on target, even though Hibs had more shots in general. Hearts had more clear-cut chances, I thought. And Stephen Naismith is a big difference. Massive. And we all bar him up in that. We call him the snake, we call him Judas and that, but he is a big game player. And he played. He had some chances in that game yesterday as well. Stephen Wick had a really good chance towards the end. I'm glad. I'm surprised.
I'll probably put it in if I'm honest with you. See when I seen the chance.
And the final thing I want to leave it on is quite funny, man. That Craig Levine that they wind up again. Basically, Hibs came out with a banner at the start, and the banner said, "There's class, there's first class, then there's Hibs class."
Yeah, I know.
So in his post-match, Levine comes out, he says, "There's class, there's first class, there's Hibs class, then above that, there's Hearts class."
Craig Levine's like top drawer, man.
I know, and he's the ultimate meme, I know, because he played a 4-6-0. Like, where does he get the audacity from?
He's brave beyond his means. I want to ask your opinion because Ryan, did you also see the highlights for this and that?
Yeah.
You'd have watched it live actually. Cause you like
I watched the first 10 minutes actually. first 10 minutes.
Are you starting to get worried now about that second place for Celtic now? Are you starting to look at Hibs and be like, you knew it was coming. What do you think about the penalty? Just look at his face. He's fucking raging. What do you think about the penalty decision? Do you think it should have been a penalty? Obviously, towards the end of the game, it looked like there was a clear kind of grab on the Hibs player. The guy kind of sort of falls back. It's kind of like Salah-esque against Newcastle. So I just wanted to just go around and get everyone's thoughts. Div, what did you think? Was that a pen or no pen?
Are we talking about the one on Hindman? Is that
Hindman?
Aye, kind of.
Nah, I thought it was soft.
I thought he went doing like a fucking like toilet.
Well, he stayed on his feet, did he not?
Aye, stayed up.
Aye, he just kind of like twirled his body like this.
Aye, I think he's tried to stay strong.
Maybe if he fairly would have got a penalty.
Maybe if he threw himself back for yesterday, he probably would have got it because he did actually pull him. But I just didn't think that was handbags, man. I didn't think there was much in it, to be honest.
Wait, sorry, there's been a couple of more donations. I just got the chat's gone that fast. I can't even read it. I really apologise. I'm trying to catch up. Samson Eden says 199. Get it up, you Ryan. Show him the edit, CJ. Don't worry, I will. Andy Taker says, Ryan, let's be honest, you're a fud. So
Andy's not a big fan of me. I've learned that.
I'm starting to get that impression. Never mind, to be fair. So I'm going to say no pen. Ryan, do you say no pen as well?
I said maybe honestly, if he free Celtic on it, could have easily been a penalty, but I wouldn't call that as a penalty.
No,
it's probably the area as well, wasn't it? It was just kind of inside the box. I know that shouldn't matter, but it was like one of the ones.
It just seemed like I mean, for a derby, for that's what we say. When it comes to a derby, it's very normal for. I mean, yesterday, for example, I thought Rangers were actually going to leave with a Celtic top at some point.
Celtic? Scott Brown, fucking Rangers top, didn't
they're okay. But
Arfield was basically just riding him into battle.
Oh, that was something I was actually going to talk about. Can I quickly just have another wee say about the Old Firm?
Aye.
Just one minute. No, it was just when he says we've been missing that for years with Alfredo Morelos. I think we've also been missing a player like Scotty Arfield. Somebody that's done it at a much higher level. He's consistently, and he doesn't really care about big personas. He just went in and he just gave it this. He just done the Arfield.
The Scotty. My favourite bit is when they done the drop ball. That's what I want to see in football. Just two players kicking the shide. But not only did Arfield win the ball, he somehow kicked Scott Brown twice at the same time. I've never seen anything like it. He kicked the then kicked back. I was like fucking watching like Bruce Lee. It was like I was
what you probably didn't see before that was the fact that Morelos had already had a drop ball and kicked it out for them. And then the ref called it back again. I think the ref just wanted Brown to get kicked. See,
if I'm honest with you, I know he's getting a wee bit of sticking up for Celtic fans, but I like the way the ref just let the game go because it was aggressive. It wasn't a stop-start. That's old school football. That's football to me. No this stuff that if you blow on someone, they fall down, you get sent off and you say something bad. No, I want Andy Halliday nailing somebody and screaming in their faces. That's
CJ, can I remind you, it is a non-contact sport.
I knew that you'd say that, you fucking... Right, carry on.
No, that's pretty much it, mate. That's it.
So that was it for the Hearts game. I thought it was a massive result for them. I'm kind of looking at the two Hibs chances though. They hit the post, they hit the bar, right? And then they also hit the post, but they hit the inside of the post.
Oh, it was one of them.
Went right across the line. And somehow never hit the other post, but went out by like that. I'm like, that's you ken your luck's like that's fucking Rangers luck. You know what I mean? I was watching that. I was like, fuck me. Ross Watson chips £2 in. He just says Wallace. Brilliant.
I love that guy.
Okay, man. He's literally built the nation by himself. Like towards the start, just loads of Wallace comments. So let's move on to the next game then, because I've never realised how much we actually spent on the Old Firm. It was fun. It was good.
We're going to do
Killie, Ryan, can you break down the Killie game for me, please?
Can I break down the Killie game for you?
Killie versus St Mirren, son.
Wait, I watch it.
Oh, that's going to be a hard job, to be honest.
What are you just too busy greeting, aye?
No, I was too busy out celebrating the night away.
Were you celebrating old Rangers victory? Were you?
I was celebrating the fact that Celtic were top of the table.
Give it up. Were you singing about Andy Halliday, mate? Were you? Are you fucking getting it? Menzies used to sing about him. Remember a couple of months ago? You were fucking singing about him. Were you singing about him this time?
Sing about him yesterday.
Sing him. Go and sing him. Go and give him a wee sing song. Go on, son. Wee sing song. Go. I need a new fucking thing.
You know what? I think we need to do one of these in person. We need to do one of these SPFL shows in person, and we'll let Ryan pick somebody, anybody's choice to back him up. Do you know what I mean? We'll date in person and we'll absolutely go to town. It'll be good.
I'll get Kieran for trolleys on this show.
Kieran Trolleys.
I get it.
Oh, right.
I believe so.
I'm on a lot of medication.
Something for your work.
Oh, yeah, something for my work.
Aye.
Right, I get it.
Don't disrespect man, Taylor Johns.
Yeah, right, fair play.
Hey, I just want to shout at Rangers FC. They tipped, not the Rangers FC, sorry, but tipped £5 into the chat. It says, I'm in a good mood, boys, after the derby win. Great show so far.
Jesus Christ. Rangers donated you a fiver.
Yeah, mate. Fucking
ambitious, aye.
Aye, they are. They're just loving life.
Again.
They're basically saying to themselves, we didn't need to spend money now. We just played them off the fucking park. Yeah, I mean, there was only one player in that in starting 11 that cost any money, and that was Connor Goldson. The rest of them was frees, loans, and people already at the club. Beautiful. So let's move on then. Ryan, I'm fucking loving this, mate. I'm sorry, mate. I could just see your wee
tough one.
backless eyes, your beady, empty, dead eyes. But let's talk about Kilmarnock. Dev, am I breaking that down because Ryan's not done his job right?
Aye, Killie are actually. How many points are they behind the Old Firm? 1 point. 1 point. 1 point behind the Old Firm. So you could argue that we've got a real good title race on our hands. I believe that they'll start.
They're going to be pushing Celtic for second.
Aberdeen have crawled out of the abyss.
If you look at the top four in the league, there's only 3 points separating us all.
As Steve Stevens would say, it is exciting times.
Go and never do that voice again.
Please don't. You're just doing impersonations at this point. Well, usually would be like just about to finish the SPFL show, and Ryan's made it through without doing his impersonations. Usually does his off stream, don't you know?
Aye, and that's when I'm
leave. He's got Brendan Rodgers, Ryan.
I don't want the guy. No, I don't want to.
Carry up, there.
Just spend it and take it.
Oh, I've just come down to the office. Jesus, you may hopefully you don't get.
He's getting delirious at this point, man.
I've hit the office on the accent.
Hey. Did you see my Dunder Mifflin jumper, mate? It's lovely.
Oh, this is getting random as fuck.
I know, right. Come on, let's get 2 more games to go, lads.
Two quick-fire goals from, in fact, 3 quick-fire goals, but Killie went 2-0 up. First one was Finlay with a header, and he looked so surprised. Like, he was fucking so surprised that he managed to score. I don't know if he scores much. I know he's a defender. But the second goal, Greg Stewart, just
oh my God, showing
why he's one of the best midfielders in Scotland. Honestly, if he respects what respect's due. Oh my God, I know. He's top 5 centre mids in the country. Behind, well, we'll not even name them. But he just done about 5 players and put it on a plate for Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones, a player that probably admittedly doesn't score enough goals. That's now 2 goals in 2 games. He's only got 9 career goals. 9 career goals.
Unbelievable with some of his talent.
Yeah, he's a good player. But he gets second, and then St Mirren get the next one, and then that was just kind of fizzled out.
Fizzled out, but
there was a penalty claim.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to get to as well. But Stewart's, before that, he went on another mazy run and almost scored, but kind of scuffed his finish. And I think that's the one critical thing you can be, Stewart. He's magnificent on the ball, but he needs to touch up on his finishing because he should score a lot more goals because he just beats people for fun. If he adds goals to his game, he could be a really, really exciting player for whoever he joins next, and obviously Scotland as well. But we need to talk about the penalty because obviously it was against the Wolf, and everyone knows how I feel about him. I want him to join Rangers. But so if you don't know it, towards the end of the game, in fact, in the second half, he gets booked for diving, right? And I didn't understand how Willie Collins calls this diving, but I want your opinion first. Ryan, was it a penalty? Was it not? Did he dive? Or are you just watching it?
Can I rewatch it just now? I still
watch it. It means watch it for the first time.
I thought it was a penalty, CJ. I thought it was quite harsh. It might have been the linesman that told him it was a dive because for his positioning, I thought he was kind of behind play. So how was he seeing that what's happened there? I thought that it was a penalty. And Brophy, you can actually tell clear as day. Like, I didn't dive, but Brophy.
I've been calling Brophy for about 8 years.
Repeat after me, Brophy.
How can you not see his name? But
I'll get in there. We'll try again in the next show. So make sure he's true and full.
You want him to join Rangers and you don't even know his fucking name.
Mate, I can't even name it half your fucking squad because they've all just got crazy names.
That's your charm.
Mate, Ally McCoy still can't say Alfredo Morelos. You know what I mean? And he comments every game.
Well, can you put my dad, man, Morelos and all that?
My dad just
my dad called him for a good solid year and a bit when Tierney first came into the team. My dad called him Kearney, and it just frustrated the life out of me.
Oh, he just combined them.
I fucking don't know what the fuck that came from.
But Dev, can we just ignore Ryan because he's weird? So the penalty, do you agree it was a penalty, yes or no?
I can't find
Do you
it.
think it was a dive, sorry, yes or no?
I didn't see that.
I can't find the highlight yet.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, wow.
I fucking can't be arsed.
This is standard that you have on the other side.
Just like his team just can't do the one job where
That was the only game I've no seen. Just the only one. The only one I've no seen the highlights for.
Well, guess what, Ryan?
you've let everybody down, Ryan. Just
That-
like your team.
Don't start.
On and off the park. What a fucking weekend.
I'm just trying to look for this dive and it's just no happening. So I said, oh wait, I think I might have found it. Nope, that's him putting the other ball.
Hey, should we move on then? CJ,
Nah, just go.
For me, personally, it's never a dive. I think there's contact. You can see by the way he twists, like he gets his like clipped, and you can see the way he twists. If it was a dive, he would honestly be running Christie fucking close for his money. But for me, not a pen. Right, let's finish on maybe the most underrated team in the league. Annoyingly, is Aberdeen. They didn't get much credit because of the way they started the season, but they're actually just doing bits.
I was gonna make a joke there, but I know for a fact it would just get thrown right.
Oh, you didn't want to annoy me, mate.
I'm just not gonna bother off this. I'll just
play it safe. But honestly, Aberdeen went to Livingston, who's had such a phenomenal record at home, beating Rangers, drawn with Celtic. They didn't lose at home. Fucking end up getting turned out by Aberdeen. And it's just like, I thought Aberdeen was really dominant, if I'm honest with you, and that hurts me.
Right. That was a performance for a guy that we spoke about in previous shows, and that was Wilson. And we were all making our predictions how many goals he would score in this season. I think that's his first goal, like since we even spoke about it. But it was a good kind of, I think I only said like 10, so I was playing it safe, but I'm still a far way off. It was an instinctive finish from him for the first goal, and then he basically made the second goal, Wilson. And then obviously I shouted to Ryan Hardy, the ninja kicked in at the back of the net. I don't know what McKenna was doing, like passing it back that way, but it was good for Hardy just to latch on to a loose ball.
And I like how he stays alive as well, even though it kind of breaks down. You can see him watching the ball and he actually guesses where it's going to land. So you can't really teach that. You're kind of born with that instinct inside the box. And
definitely,
I talk about him all the time, mate. I love Hardy, mate. I love
him.
Greyhound.
It's Greyhound.
I was going to say something. I mean, if you want to go first, feel free.
I was just going to call him the Greyhound. But I played, I went to college with this boy and he used to play with Ryan at Rangers. And it was obviously much younger. And he says that technically you could look at him and be like, why is he here? But he'd score 2-3 a game.
Yep.
And that goes back to what you were saying. The boy is just born with his talent for goals. And that's five goals in the league. And how many games? 7 games?
It'll be 7 games now, and only some starts, yeah.
So
it was a good weekend for saves because what I was going to bring up was I don't know if you've seen Joe Lewis's save in this game, but
the first one early on in the game.
One of the saves of the season, and they're along with a few of Gordo's at the weekend as well. That's a big save.
I never was called up to the England squad with Gerrard. Did you like? That's nuts to me.
Like
Joe Lewis was called up to the England squad.
You're joking.
No. See, when Rangers were playing Aberdeen, they done like a whole hang, like showing a very, very, very young Joe Lewis, like training with like Gerrard. I don't think he got called up, but he was like he travelled with the England squad.
Fucking hell.
Either that, or I've just been on a lot of medication for a very long time. I'm just making shit up. Honestly, let me know in the comment section if that's true. I really think it is.
International career. I'm looking at Wikipedia now.
He might not have had the cap back to hang around.
Yeah, he was training.
Oh wait, should we talk about the national football a wee bit? Should we talk about
that's Rocky
Australia? Should we talk a wee bit about Australia? What's that? What is going on there? That's this like ultimate troll.
That's an ultimate fuck you.
They've whipped the boy away, they've whipped Rocky there, and then they've not even played him. Like, he's not even in the squad, mate. It's like 25
If you ask me, if he was playing yesterday, it would have been a completely different story.
This is impersonations again. That was great.
Somebody asked me to Craig Levein earlier. I was like, I just remember the only excuse impersonation. Like, if Stephen Fletcher phones, I'm the win. That's what I can think of.
That's good.
See, Chick Young's the best one. It was just like, Chick Young standing here over there and just pop up like on the stadium.
There's not the best one. Chick Young was the one when Rangers were going through the liquidation. That he's like, I've just had a meeting with Craig White, and I can confirm. we're fucked. This one. That was funny. Good times, but that was a good year. That was a really good year.
I ken it's unfortunate for you now, mate. That's it. Just think of the past. Remember, like the recent history thing. You like to focus on there, mate. Then look at the overall history. But let's talk about Roderick No Noz's squad. We've already kind of discussed that. It is absolutely hilarious. And well done, Australian FA. Just continue to do that. Bring him up and sit him in the stands where he fucking belongs. Actually, he's a really good player. But is there anything else you want to talk about before we do rapid fire predictions? Because I've got to be honest with you, I need to go soon.
Oh my god, we've spoken for so fucking long.
I know, we're going to need to literally do this rapid fire.
I'm trying to get all the games and write them down very quickly, so if you've got anything to talk about, bring it up now.
No.
I was praying there was just silence here. Just dead silence.
I thought there was going to be.
No, man. No.
None.
So we just move on. I'll go of the week.
I'll go of the week. Go of the week.
Go of the week. What are we saying then, Ryan?
I am going to go for... I had one in my head and I can't remember the goal now. Hearts goal. That was it.
Oh, that was a phenomenal goal, to be fair. I like the way he just holds off Darren McGregor and then just cuts to bangs it top bin. Like to do that in a derby against the rivalry's captain. Top troll. Mine's is Ryan Jack.
Mine's is also Ryan Jack. I just have to, didn't I?
The fact that Ryan Kent sent Lustig back to the police academy was just fucking genius. Like, absolutely brilliant. Go and put your police hat on, son, because you're not a football player anymore. What do
you mean anyway? There's not a football player for the past fucking...
I know, he's good for memes, memory likes wearing hats and everything.
I definitely think he was faking injury as well.
Oh, he was just getting roasted.
He was getting ripped.
Last time I seen someone getting roasted that badly, it was a Sasha Gray video. Like, honestly, it was absolutely vicious. Then he searched that, people. I forgot what I'm. Edit this out. Edit it. Right, I'll get it out. Right, so let's go rapid fire predictions. Let's go in the league. So we've got actually we're in the Scottish Cup because that's technically next.
Oh my god!
Well, they can't. I know we can't go through the whole bloody Scottish Cup, can we?
We did. We fucking, there's no point in us doing predictions now because there's no games for like 3 weeks. So why not just come back next Charterband, the UK who I'm talking about? Then just edit that out. So why do we not just react to like transfer news, blah blah blah, next week or something like that? We could just come in, let's see how it's gone, etc.
I really want to give predictions.
Go, just give predictions then for Ryan, man. Just give him one hang to go into the new year with. Just give him one bit of hope.
It's a new year.
Oh, that's actually day at the day, Ryan, because we all know you're going shed tomorrow.
You're going shed. Also, by the way, a couple of comments.
You're going shed tomorrow?
No, I'm not going to the shed tomorrow now. Good old fashioned gaff.
Yeah, they're the best ones to be honest.
Shut up, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, so I need to read out a couple of comments. I'm getting annoyed because my medication's going off. This is the real CJ coming in.
CJ has lived a very sheltered life there in his land, wherever that may be. That's
CJ Towers, that's where I live, mate. Right, so let's read out where people have been saying for goal of the week. You've got Rory Dockery says Ryan Jack's goal. Darren Moore has to be Hart's goal, definitely. Let's see another one. Ollie Lee, that's a goal scorer for Hearts. Ollie Lee getting a lot of love, if I'm honest with you, in the comment section. Ryan got jacked. That's quite funny. Ryan got jacked. I might use that.
After the back fucking page of the papers.
Damn it. Hate prods. And the last one we'll read out comes from
Jack the Lad.
Jack the Lad, where's that?
Oh, look at that. There's the best comment of the show. Right there.
What did they say? Ryan.
Ken, what's really funny? Someone just put, if you hate Glasgow Celtic, clap your hands, and you clapped your hands. You went, oh!
I did not clap my hands. I did not.
You went like that.
I did not. I went like that. Anyway, best comment. Ryan Mummonate is a radio pundit in the making. Don't know about the other 2 thirds. Thank you, Sean.
Because you've got a feel for radio. We're going to be on the telly.
That's right, because everyone wants to listen to fucking a doolally say, Rangers are shite, and then a day later just get roasted rotten.
Dare you? I'll be the next Hugh Keevins.
Mate, you could be the next Hugh Keevins, quite honestly.
Then we'll have an issue.
Mate,
I have no tissue.
Should I text you again, mate, before we do the prediction? Will we leave it to the end before?
Mate, we'll leave it to the end.
Do the predictions, I'll give you a text message.
So what fixtures are we doing in the cup?
Ryan is a tin. Right, on you go.
What are we doing the Scottish Cup?
No, I just say the
league games.
Oh, mate, I didn't got that loaded up.
I've got them up. Right, so first off, we have
A
Celtic versus St Mirren.
St Mirren 1-0.
home game, man.
Celtic Park, CJ?
Oh, fuck, is it Celtic Park?
Aye.
2-0, St Mirren.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Genuinely though, CJ, what is your prediction?
1 each.
1 each? Wow. How bitter. How bitter. Div, yourself?
I think I'd be a hypocrite to go against what I was saying earlier, so I think that he's will come back replenished, but still not as good as Rangers, and he's will win 2-0.
2-0. Well, I am going to go for a 4-0 Celtic win.
We need your heat in frame as well.
A 4-0 Celtic win. The second game up on the list, right? See, I've wrote H, so I can't remember if this is Hibs or if it's Hearts. I've got it. It's actually Hamilton.
Oh, my God.
It's Hamilton versus Aberdeen at whatever their stadium's called nowadays.
Hamilton's.
Yeah, he's got a mad weird name.
I'll go Aberdeen 3, Hamilton 0.
I am going to also agree with that. So, Div, yourself.
I'll go Aberdeen 4, Hamilton 3.
Oh, all right. Is Diggy getting a hat trick?
Oh, fuck, I forgot Dougie was playing. I want to change my guns. Sorry, Div. Sorry, mate.
Hat trick, and then he'll down tools.
The next game on the cards, Heart of Midlothian versus Dundee at Tynecastle.
Fuck me. 3-0 to Hearts.
3-0 Hearts.
They'll have a lot of bodies back by then, I think, as well.
I am going to go for 2-1 Hearts.
I thought I was going to be the closest. I'm going to go 1-0 Hearts.
1-0 Hearts. I originally was going to go for that, but I thought, no, man, 1 goal. So 1-0 says CJ, which takes us on to the match that will be televised that weekend, Kilmarnock versus Rangers at Rugby Park. I'm going to kick us off, and I'm going to go a 1-0 Killie win.
Yeah, fuck. I can't agree with you again, mate. I feel sick if I do that. I'll go 2-0 Killie.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No. Obviously no. Obviously.
Oh, wait, you don't even predict it.
Your face there, like, in what world would that happen?
I just thought you'd heard them wrong when you thought you were playing against another team. You got me there as well.
Nah, man. See, I'm a good actor, aren't I? If anybody wants, like, BBC, like, one, like a...
River City.
River City.
I got a B in higher drama, so, you know.
I got an A, mate, so I get my...
Actually, I got an A. I was robbed. I was genuinely robbed.
I was never got full marks. But anyway...
I didn't get my prediction, lads, so that's why I'm out.
Yeah.
I think that Rangers have had joy going there, and obviously the only other time we've been there this season. Morelos had a great time. So I'm going to go 3-1 to Rangers.
3-1 Rangers.
That trick, because we were playing on that.
Aye, mate, scored 4. I'm getting the 4th.
Like the one game I've missed in fucking like 6 years is the one charity match we played.
I know. If you're going to do it, if you're going to miss a game, but we'll miss it for the championship. You know what I mean?
Next up, over to Gogseyland for Motherwell versus Hibernian.
Gogseyland, I dread ever being in Gogseyland.
That's the Gogsy 99 are coming out the Firhill Tunnel.
Motherwell
Hibs. Whoa, CJ, you don't know your Scottish football, son.
I mean, I'm just like, you can see the medication slowly taking air. Like, I'm just starting to like run out of batteries. I'm like,
Gogsy 99.
Is it at home, aye? Motherwell.
It is at Fir Park, yes.
Is it, mate?
I wasn't listening to the second part.
Hibernian.
1 each.
1 each. Div says 1 each. I'm going to go for 3-1 Hibs.
What? Where's that coming from, Ryan? Can you
A replenished January. Neil Lennon's going to sit his team down.
I don't think he'll
He's
be
going
here.
He might not be, actually, to be honest. That's the thing. I think he'll still stay at the club, but there's a very big chance I think he could go, but I think he still will be there. I think he's going to say, right, look, second half of the season, redeem yourself, let's fucking get something here. And I think he'll send the boot ready for the second half of the season, so I'm going to say 3-1 Hibs. CJ?
I'll back Gogsy. That's the only time I'll ever say that.
You wouldn't back yourself, that boy.
Nah, he'd probably fucking predict fucking 4-0. That's what he usually does against that. But I'll go 1-0. I'll go 1-0 well. I will win the match.
Well.
Well.
And finally, the last game of the weekend comes from the Saints of Johnstone against Livingston at McDermott Park.
2-0 to take.
Park. Diamond.
McDermott Park.
Oh.
What'd you say, Dov?
2-0 to St Johnstone.
2-0 St Johnstone.
Yeah.
I don't think Hardy will be there, so I'll go Tunan St Johnson as well.
Oh, you seen him being recalled?
He's coming back, calling it.
I think so, huh? 5 goals in the league. What about fucking the greatest striker to ever grace Aberdeen soil? Cosgrove, 9 goals in the league. Guys.
Killing it.
Aye.
Cosgrove, I'm going to go for 1 each between St Johnson and Livy.
Right. My God. Is that us, Emma?
That wraps it up. That wraps up the predictions.
It has been a long one. It's been enjoyable.
It has been very long.
Yeah. CJ, do you want to...
I've just got to this stage that I'm just so out of it. Right, so there it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you so much for getting involved in the channel and spending an hour and 8 minutes with us. It was amazing. The fact that we go over 1,000 viewers, like BT, like a massive company, hits that, and we actually get past that. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all your loyal support. Now, I won't actually be making a video tomorrow, so I really hope every single person who's watching this video has a great new year from me, and hopefully yesterday's results kind of thing that continues to happen, so we can see that every week, 7 p.m. on Mondays. So, right, actually, I'll go with you first, Ryan. I'll go with you first. Where can they not find you on the internet? Brilliant. Dev?
Oh my God, if we get a new Gogsy here. Right, go Ryan.
You're not align me up beside Gogs. You can find me at Ryan118 on YouTube and at Ryan Stephen F on Twitter.
Yep. I'll
Don't even hear what you said there.
Brilliant. Right, Dev?
He's just shutting down as well. Yeah, I also want to just say a big happy new year to everybody. And in the new year, I'm going to be changing my content up a good wee bit. I'm trying to do some more challenging things, stuff I think is going to improve me and stuff like that, and people are going to enjoy. So that's it. And also, follow me on Instagram, sharpdiv. Boom. Let's get the Instagram.
I also have an Instagram as well.
You don't want to do it.
Don't go to stories.
Can I just say one thing before I finish up? Like, Ryan's got a pose that he does. See if you just took the background of it, every single Ryan picture he stands in. It's the same thing. I swear to God, you've got a cardboard cutout. Like, you just sit like, go do the pose. Do the pose.
What's the pose?
Go just do the pose.
I can't do it if I get a photo thing.
It's the same thing ever. Like, I just go like this. And it's the same fucking picture.
I'm taking a photo, mate. Ready?
Go.
3, 2, 1.
I can't do it. No.
I just chat it. I just want to shout out a couple of people before we wrap up. Andy Tiger Tips 199, he says, check Twitter. Yes, I will do, brother. And thank you so much for all the well wishes and that as well. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. I'll be CJ over 92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.